This car is still pre-production, and it hasn't gone into production yet. So far, I think there's like less than 20 of them total, but they've got two. They've got the white one, obviously, and then they got the black one that they're bringing around to show off a little. And it's such a big truck, but it's so easy for a woman to drive. Isn't that something? So you don't, like, the women love these Jeep Grands. I've seen women in these Dodge Durangos. I've seen women in these big ass Jeeps. I've seen women driving these Ram trucks, and they don't mind. It's big, but they can handle it. It's like usually women don't want something so big, but they want it to drive like a car. But I gotta say, these things really do drive like a car. Like, for instance, you can see me. I'm doing this with one hand. And it's very, very easy to drive. I have adaptive cruise control, which is another. Look at this asshole with the stupid Mazda. That zoom bullshit. I tell you, when the cops pull those guys over, I love when the cops pull them stupid ass Mazdas over. And usually this cop's waiting right up here on the side. And there's a goddamn Alfa Romeo behind me, and he thinks I'm gonna speed up just because he's in my rearview mirror. But what he doesn't understand is I don't get intimidated by those little small ass SUVs. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Look at this stupid Alfa Romeo trying to race. You ain't racing nobody, moron. It's a Mazda. But anyway, whatever. Stupid. These people are losers. I swear to God. Get there racing in all this damn traffic. Wow, that thing is so big. And there's a silver Jeep Grand Cherokee, kind of just like mine, except he doesn't have the SRT badge. But just for size comparison, you can see how big it is, and you can see those running boards under there, those power running boards. That's cool, man. I guess I think I got enough. Because, I already been in the thing, but I'm just really shocked to see it on the road. So she's back there, and she's still doing her thing back there. Yeah, there's people behind me who think I'm going to speed up for them. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going to follow the speed limit, 55 miles per hour. Normally, when I'm on this road, I'm doing like 85 and shit, but not today. Today's a very special day. Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to leave her. Oh, I'm going to catch the front of it. Looks good. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll leave her alone now. Let her get back to what she's doing. I'll see you tomorrow night. I thought it was gonna have a line that went past the trunk, but right now it just has like those two white lights. Let me sneak up on this base model real quick. Sneak up on him. Sneak right up on this base model. Look at this guy with this base model. He's so base. But he's got the black fender flares. That's kind of cool. Anyway. Okay, so you see when you get into this goddamn traffic, this is the reason right here you need the adaptive cruise control, because you don't feel like using your feet. So what you do is you make sure that's on, and then you just hit set, and that's it. You just set that thing up to, like, what is that, about 30 miles per hour, and we'll just coast. She could do the same thing, because the Grand Wagoneers have adaptive cruise control in them. Yeah. Well, I guess I lost it now, because she's falling way behind me while I'm cruising in traffic. I'm stuck in traffic, and she's still right beside me. I just called them and made the reservation.
Okay, you got a nice Jeep Subaru.
Well, this is an SRT model. I have the same engine you have.
Yeah, this is a little different than yours.
How much are you averaging in miles per gallon right now?
You don't know that.
You don't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so, all right.
Yeah, I'll probably see you tomorrow night.
Okay, have a good night.
Okay.
The price for...
All right, so this is the white one. And apparently they have the black one outside. Oh God, I gotta watch out for this goddamn music. So I'm gonna probably have to. I'm gonna have to blank part of this mute. I'm gonna have to mute audio because otherwise it'll do a copyright infringement. One thing I was noticing, this truck looks a lot better in lighter colors because I think there's an issue with these chrome pillars. You really need to get rid of this chrome at the top because it doesn't match the roof line. But I think this thing is locked, so they'll show it off later. But I think they also have the black one out here. Yeah. So there's already been a little bit of fallout on that auto blogger who was talking about the fact that this thing gets 15 miles to a gallon. But when you're dealing with something this size, I just find it amazing that anybody would even level that as a complaint. I mean, here I am. I'm sitting behind the first seat. And I've got a lot of headroom. And most people are going to be smaller than I am. So you could literally get the biggest guys on the NFL. You could get, what is it? You could get, what is this? 7 of them in here. No, wait. Okay, let's be fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get 6 of them in here, no problem. Because that's a lot of space in the back. You know? So for these guys, but it only gets 15 miles per gallon. Meanwhile, my Honda Civic gets 45 miles per gallon. It's like, where do these people get this nonsense? It's so stupid. So stupid, but yeah, this is, and I've already looked at the thing. Like, they'll probably fire this thing up later, or they'll just show it off later. But this thing has a whole lot of freaking space in it. It really does. This thing I have to say, I'm more comfortable sitting in this thing than I am in the Lincoln Navigator. The Lincoln Navigator's problem in the second row, I think what it is the Navigator is either shorter in length for the cabin than this truck is. I'd have to measure it, but personally, just sitting in there, this has a higher roof line for one, and it gives you slightly more leg space where I feel more comfortable sitting. Because first of all, this second row seat, where I'm sitting, this first row seat right here is back further than, if you had a regular average sized person sitting here. Especially like, let's say if you're a father and the mother's sitting here and then you got a teenage son, a teenage daughter, or whatever. The thing about it is this seat is actually still relatively far back. But my thing is I'm comfortable in it. And the Navigator, I'm not comfortable in it. I don't sit upright, and I think it's definitely smaller than this is inside. In fact, I'll say this is more on par with the Escalade. And the Escalade, I've sat in the back seat of the Escalade too. The Escalade's definitely bigger than the Navigator is. The Navigator is built small. And I mean, to say it's built small, considering how big that thing actually is, when you're talking about comparative sizes, if you run the numbers, and I could actually get the official specs, but the thing about it is because this is pre-production, you may not be allowed to have the official specs. But if I got the official specs, I'm pretty sure that the Navigator would come up smaller. Definitely.
We had a little about the Denali, but she was okay with it. Oh yeah. No, this is like
we drove the Lincoln today, and we drove the Cadillac, and we drove this. All three, one right behind the other. Let me tell you,
oh my God!
I blended right in with the interior.
Oh, I didn't even know somebody.
You know what? That's so small. I was like, oh, what the? I'm sorry, man.
Hey, listen, if I could fit in here, anybody could fit in here, right?
Did you try the back seat?
I got in the third row. The third row is gigantic. I sit back there. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to go back there in the third row.
This is crazy. Come on, right?
Yeah. Good. Okay, so I just gotta fold this up. How do you? Oh, wait. You know what? I just did the wrong thing. That's the back seat. I gotta push that back. And then you put this up.
This is ridiculous. I would live in this thing.
That's what I said.
Forget about it. I would.
Oh.
You know what?
The back seat has
When
Yeah, I forgot how to do this. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you have to push this button. Then you slide this forward.
Yeah, I'll be in the car.
Oh, I made it.
Feel there, yeah.
We came around the service road.
Yeah,
That,
yeah, I made it. I did. I made it. I'm here. Here's the third row.
Here's the thing.
Oh, and they got the window open this time.
I'm gonna look at the L, right? The Grand Cherokee L.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna look at this again, which is gonna be more than what it is now. But you know, if I'm retired, if I'm retired, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I don't, you know, she could yell at me. I'll be, like I said, I'll be in the car. Don't worry, yell at me. I'll be in the car. This is beautiful, man. You thinking about it, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. The price point is like a little shocking, but
No, it's not. Well, I have the SRT Jeep. That thing was $85,000, and this is twice the size of it. So,
see, I had the Yukon Denali.
all of these trucks are $100,000 now. The Navigator's $100,000. The Escalade's $100,000. This is $100,000. So it's not shocking at all. This is larger than the Navigator. This is about the same size as the Escalade, but I think this has a larger third row because this has higher ceilings. So I fit in here way better than I would sit in the Escalade.
I could definitely do this.
I mean, you can see how I'm sitting in here, right?
Yeah, man.
Like-
I could see myself. I could do this. I wouldn't think that I would spin that on the car, but like the way I'm gonna want it is like they had them. I saw they go up to like 135. I'll get the one that's 135.
Well, I have. Well, again, I have
everything in
the same engine.
Right.
And I'll tell you, the thing about it is, personally, for fuel saving, I would probably go for the 5.7, but the Grand Wagoneers come with the 6.4, so you're pretty much, you have to get it.
Okay. When you get a car like this, you can't be thinking about gas and this, that, the other thing. But you know what? If I get it, I can't worry.
But once you ask them, I'll tell you what. If I don't know if they'll turn the thing on, but I've seen the computers or whatever. I don't know if they plan on hooking this up to an inverter, but the computer screens are really nice. They have a computer screen right here for the second row people. They have a computer screen right there to control the second row and the temperature back here. And the computers in this are really nice. They did a way better job than the Navigator. They did. Now, the Escalade thus far I've seen is the nicest one I've seen. I have to say that. The Escalade's got TVs back here where you could, like, the kids could type the address they want you to drive to, and then it sends it up there and say, yeah, drive here. And I like that. I like. Now, this might have that because I saw there's a black one of these that they have pre-production, and it had the two TV screens. She said they were bringing it here tonight, so I think it'll get here a little later, and they'll show off the black and the white one. But my thing is, this is a big truck.
That's nice. Yeah, they got the shades for the window already built. I'm sure you can go. Oh, I don't think I should have saw this. This is gonna be a problem. I don't think I should have looked at this. The one that's 135, they probably do have the
135. It's 100. It's fully loaded. Yeah,
everything's in there.
See, you got to remember, the Grand Wagoneer has that 6.4 liter, but the regular Wagoneer only has a 5.7 Hemi V8, right? I think for something this size, the 5.7 is actually enough. It's just that this thing weighs 6,200 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, going up hills, going on long trips.
No, you could do all that. You could do all that. It's just that if you want to tow something too, you ain't doing it. I'm not towing anything. I'm towing me. Yeah.
Hey, thank you, man.
Oh, sure. I think this car looks better in the lighter colors. I think the dark colors don't work because the chrome trim doesn't match the roof line. Yeah, so I'm just sitting. Look at me. I'm sitting in the back lounge. I'm just sitting all the way in the back. I could sit straight. It's just that, You know, I got my knees right there, but I'm sitting in the back. I'm lounging. I am lounging. Lounging back here. Absolutely lounging. Look at this guy. He's taking photos. I'm lounging back. This is the third row. This is the third row. I'm sitting in the third row. Yo. Look at this guy. I'm sitting in the third row comfortably. This is big. This is big McLarge. And I can sit back here nice and comfy in the third row. Usually in these third rows, you can't get adults comfortable in a third row because they always skimp on leg space. But this, I could sit right here comfy. Comfy, snug as a bug. Ain't that something? I'm hoping they hurry up and bring the black one. Because, see, I came here looking for the black one, but they had the white one on the floor. I want to see the black one because the black one's got the TVs on the second row. On the second row seats. So I want to get to the black one. Where's the black edition?
You want me to close the door?
No. You good?
You good?
Yeah. But I will say this. There are a couple of things I would have done. Like, for instance, in order to get these seats to be unlocked, you have to push this button right here or this button on the shoulder. You know, people understand that, no problem. However, the thing that I would have done, which would have been nice, and it's funny because Hyundai and Kia actually do it. They usually have a button on the side of the seat right here, which allows you to power move the second row up. So like if I'm sitting in the second row, they make it so you can power move that row. And some trucks, some luxury trucks, typically they'll put a button right here will allow this seat to power move back and forward. But see, the way they want you to do it is they want you, like, you see how I'm sitting, right? What they want you to do is they want you to hit that. Now, my thing is, what happens if the battery were to fail? Would that still work? I don't know. But once you do put that button, this is how much space you have until you push the chair forward. And now you have that much space to get out. See, I'm glad I actually came here for this because now I get to take a closer look at this and how it's designed. You know, now I get to take a better, closer look at it. What they got here? Do they have a cool box here? No, they don't. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a lot of space right there. I mean, that's at least, what is it? You know, that's at least 10 inches of space. So if you're a little kid, man, the back of this thing feels like the front of this thing. This thing is gigantic. It's absolutely gigantic. So this is me in the Wagoneer, and I'm sitting all the way back in the third row. Most third rows are not this big. The Lincoln Navigator is not this big. The Cadillac Escalade does not have a third row this big. I can sit straight up, and you have a USB port right here. You have a USB-C port right here. And what I also should say is, guess what? They've got power recline back seats. How about that? They got power reclining back seats. So you can touch this button and you can power recline the back seat. Yeah. Power recline back seats. So the kids who have to sit back here all the way in the back, oh, they're going to be very, very happy. So in order to get out of the third row, I have to hit this button right here, and that launches the truck thing up. Now I can kick this panel, and that moves it forward. So you got about 10 inches of space right there. And then I can get out, and I can go to the second row if I want. Now, upon getting out of this vehicle, I can put this back into place. For one, this has power running boards. Okay, so now getting back into the second row. Slide that back. This has a reclining chair thing. Just get right here. This is the second row. Second row right there. And I can pull back my chair a little. I can sit in the second row comfortably. This is one of my complaints about the Lincoln Navigator. The Cadillac Escalade actually got the second row right, but I have to say the Wagoneer just gets all 3 rows right. The Lincoln Navigator is much too narrow in the second row door. The first row is okay, but the second row is not. So there you go. So now I'm going to get out again. Got my power running boards. I love that. That is such a cool feature. Lincoln Navigators had that first, but everybody's got it now. The Escalade got it too. So let's go to the first row. Yeah, these wheels look good. These wheels look really good. I like these wheels. Look really good. I think they even have the waterfall cushions. Maybe they do. Because I see this button right here. No, that's for the back right there. But then there's this button. I think this button runs something else because it looks like it has the waterfall cushion right there. Or maybe that's here. Maybe there's something special about this button. I'm not sure. These are nice seats. These are really nice seats. It says Series 3. Series 3 seats. Really nice looking. Okay. Grand Wagoneer. Okay. Yeah. You're not allowed to start pre-production, but as you can see, that screen is there. They just haven't turned it on. I don't think they've enabled it. But this thing has Fire Stick integration where you can watch Amazon and Disney Plus and all that. Just like before, it's got USB 2.0, USB 3.0. Then it's got a cooled box right here where you push that button, you can cool your soda. And you can put a sandwich in here. So if you're like one of those Uber or Lyft people driving one of these, it's like you can cool your food. That's pretty cool. There is a power lifting space right here. Like, let's say you have to put a gun in here, like under here. If you push this button when it's turned on, you can actually lift this. But I think right now, because the power is off, you can't do it. But there's a void space right here. I think there was a movement to try to make void spaces in cars illegal because, the cops don't want you being able to easily hide your weed or to hide your gun. Because the thing about it is, if you're a cop and you don't understand the car, you wouldn't know this was here. The Chevy Impala and a couple of GM models actually had those void spaces. I know my mom's Cadillac, I think it was the SRX had it. And I think there was a law passed to try to get rid of those void spaces, But the thing about it is, if you're a gun owner, that was awesome because you could just put your gun up. Well, technically, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to have your gun in the car when you're not in the car. But, it's supposed to be locked and all that. So, technically, that's a liability. But other than that, man, this thing is freaking beautiful and it's huge. And it's just big. And just like last time, same adaptive cruise controls right here. Lane keeping assist is right there. This is for the digital dial display and everything. So yeah, it's everything that you already know, plus a lot of stuff. Takes seconds for you to understand it. It's very understandable. There's a gear limit button right there. My thing is, all you got to do is put this thing in automatic and just drive the shit. It's like if you're in snow mode, you put it in snow mode. For the most part, it just does everything. It just does everything it has to do. And then there's the heads-up display. I showed all that in the last video. And yeah, this is a great product for. I guess this is a Jeep product. But yeah, this is something else. This is a very, very ambitious product. They got the air louvers right here. The fit and finish is actually really, really, really nice. It's really nice fit and finish. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Looks great. If I'm repeating myself, it's because I'm making snippets of the video to put on Facebook or to put it on Instagram. So just ignore the snippets.
There's nothing that really stands it apart.
They didn't even put the Hellcat hood on the. They didn't do it. They put the Hellcat hood on the TRX.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's a good product though. I'm happy. I'm like a shareholder, so you know, I'm just happy to see that they make really good products on it. Because I've had like 3 Chrysler 300s, the Hellcat, the Jeep. I had 2 Jeeps. It's like I've had so many of these. No, you're good. Just keep walking. I've had so many of these cars, man.
Yeah.
But I'm amazed by this. I was trying to get my uncle to come out, but he had something else to do because he has a Navigator and he was thinking about getting.
The back here.
I like the Navigator a lot because we did a comparable drive earlier today. I think the Navigator is definitely second to this. Like
The Navigator's smaller than this.
yeah, it's smaller, but
The Escalade, I think, is taller, but this is definitely longer in the third row and the second row.
yeah, that's
Definitely.
the biggest third row in class.
Definitely, yeah.
The Navigator was beautiful inside too, but this is just a different kind of quality.
Have you been in the new Escalade?
Yeah, they have a black on the side. We did a comparable drive between the Escalade. And
So they
Navigator.
brought that here for this event.
Yeah,
Are
so
they?
we drove all 3 today.
They're not letting people ride in it,
I
are
don't believe so. No.
Damn.
We drove in it just to get a comparable difference, comparable feel.
they? That's a new one, right?
Yeah, it's a new one.
Okay.
I mean, it has a beautiful OLED curved screen. It was nice.
Yeah, I liked what they did with it.
The power of the Escalade is so far inferior.
Because see, up until now, the Escalade's interior was shit.
Yeah.
Like, it had all the features, but the fit and finish was terrible.
Yeah.
But the new one, they definitely got it right with the new one.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. I was very, very satisfied with that. Even the Navigator, the new Navigator, really, really nice interior.
Yeah.
And I went to the show where they had the GULL WING doors, but they weren't going to put that into production. So I don't know if somebody's going to build their own and put those doors into production because, like, that was never going to make sense because it was like one door for the front and the second row. It wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made. It looked cool, but it wouldn't have made any sense. It was nice though.
Yeah.
It was really
I
nice.
can imagine.
Yeah. Very, very nice. I may go out there and check out that Escalade that's out there. I may just take a look at it. That's a red eye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was so many of those down there, Carlisle. You would have thought that they had the whole stock out there.
Wow.
It was a whole field of them. There was only like 4 or 5 red eye Chargers, but there was a dozen plus.
Red Eye Challenger.
2 or 3 dozen Challenger Hellcats, and the red eyes. There was so many, it was ridiculous.
That one's only had like 600 miles.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they
Somebody's trying to
traded
sell
in
it.
for TRX.
What did they ask for it? He traded in for a TRX.
Yeah.
Smart man.
78.9.
70. Oh, 80,000. All right.
Only had 600 miles. I drove the thing. It's definitely not stock.
Doesn't have a moonroof.
No.
Oh. Yeah.
But that blue is one of the rare blue colors.
Is that indigo or jazz?
That's indigo.
Indigo, yeah. So this is, I already made a video about the new Escalade, but this is one of the new Escalades. Yeah, it's big, but see, the thing about it is the Grand Wagoneer has the third row that is largest in class. So as big as the Escalade is, really sorry, Escalade, you lost. You already lost. You're already lost. And this is a goddamn huge ass truck. Like, I'm standing fucking like 3 lanes away just to try to get the whole thing in the frame. This is a big ass truck, but that Wagoneer is a bigger ass truck. That's a big ass, and I have to say, this is tall too. It's really tall. That's what makes it look so bigger. So much big, huge. Look at this guy with this Ram truck. This is big, huge right here. Oh, it's a woman. 1500. Everybody wants a 1500. I know one of my friends is looking to get a 1500 right now. Yeah, those those Ram trucks are fucking gigantic. They're big McLarge huge. Look, we got a Jeep Grand Cherokee right here with the tan interior. Big McLarge huge. Oh, okay, so this is the cheap one. This is the limited. This is like a base model, which still has adaptive cruise control. I've already confirmed the standard features now, so I like that. This is the tan interior. This looks good. This is exactly what you expect out of a tan base model. But I have to say, when you got a tan interior like this, this is really a luxury car. It really, really is. Tan interior. That looks fabulous. Oh, these guys are buying a Charger right there. Durango right there. Okay, well, we got a Durango, but I already seen that. Oh, this one has a tan interior too. This is another base model. Tan interior. Yeah, you could tell pretty much which one's a base because you only see that it has one of those buttons for the lift control, like, and the sport mode and whatnot. It only has one of those switches. Yeah, not bad at all. Somebody put this Ford Raptor here. I don't know what that's about. It's like, doesn't this guy know that the TRX is out here ready to eat you up? It's like, you better run and hide. You better run and hide. You're going to get eaten up. You're going to get eaten up by a T-Rex Ford Raptor. You better run. I feel bad for the Ford Raptor. That thing could have been so much better. All they had to do was make it fast. Problem is, Ford ain't got no engines worth of shit. It's too bad. And then they got these. These are those special edition Ram truck. God damn, look how big this thing is. That thing is so high. Look how high that thing is. That thing is like it's like a foot off the freaking, no, it's like 2 feet off the ground. Look at that. Jesus Christ. It's like, is all this necessary? You got all these people running around with these high ass trucks. Go back inside. Volvo. I was originally just gonna walk out of here and leave, and then I saw that. And you know how I saw that? Because it has a fucking Hellcat hood. Unlike the goddamn fucking Trackhawk, which doesn't have a Hellcat hood. So right away, by seeing the Hellcat hood, I knew right away that this was a TRX. And my God, what a magnificent truck it is. That big ass truck. Look at that thing. That thing is so goddamn big. It's just so big. That is a goddamn huge ass, big ass truck. That's magnificent. That is magnificent. It's too bad they didn't do such a good job with the Trackhawk, huh? Maybe they could have sold them not at a loss. I think even the Durango SRT and the Durango Hellcat did better than the Trackhawk did. And goddamn it, they deserved it. You know why? You know why? Because they had the Hellcat hood, right? Right? That tells you a lot about a fucking car, right? Amazing. So we're walking back to my car, and look who shows up here. Noble Motor Cars. This is a nice color. It's like teal. That is a really nice color. It's funny, I think McLaren actually has an easier time selling these than Lamborghini has selling Aventadors, because you can actually fit in this. So this is Drive with David, Instagram, Drive with David. Who's this? He must be a YouTuber or something. Now this guy's got a Hellcat hood, but he doesn't have a Hellcat or an SRT. So this is Drive with David. It's a nice color. I believe this is a 7. No, it's not. Oh, no, wait. Yes, it is. Wait. It's a 765 LT. I thought it was a 720S at first because I was looking at just the front. That's nice. 765 LT. Not bad. These goddamn things look like a spaceship. Very nice. Sitting in a Jeep Grand Cherokee L Overland 4x4 This one has a base price of $54,995, $59,525 because of packages such as the Uconnect, which is $17.95. This one also has the preferred package for 7 seating. What is this? $695, and it has a paint trim that's $345. Now, what's interesting about this is what they did. First of all, I'm very glad, again, that adaptive cruise control is pretty much standard on all of them, even if you get the cheap one. They have the memory seats, but they don't have the massage function in this one. But what's interesting is this one does have the heated and cooled seats. So my thing is, I'm really glad that they're including heated and cooled seats in more models, especially once you pass $50,000. My thing is, I would have made it so that the heated, cooled massage seats is pretty much the option to just heated. So this way you don't have to worry about whether you get heated and cooled or heated and cooled massage. But other than that, this is what the back of this damn thing looks like. Yeah, the Grand Cherokee L is going to do really well with women. I'm really happy to see that what they did was they got rid of a lot of the cheap trim add-ons, and they did what they did with the Durango, and they just made like regular cuts. Even though some of these cuts in like design, some of the trim designs to me don't really make sense. I am glad that even though it's not like, how should I say, aesthetically pleasing, I have to say these things are not gonna like wear out their stickiness and pop off, because I had issues with the pleats before, and the last generation products had a number of issues with the pleats, but these don't come off, and everything feels like it's a little bit more solid in the Grand Cherokee L. So you can get 2 cups right here. You can put your phones and stuff right here. Having this dial frees up a lot of space for, you know, putting stuff around here. So you could, like, if you're driving on a road trip, you could put your wallet here. You could put your, you know, obviously your cups go right here. And they also have cup holders in the sides and everything. So that's really nice. But, yeah, I mean, hey. You know, they did a really good job with the Grand Cherokee L. And when you see it in the lighter colors, especially like the sepia tan interior, it looks a lot better. It's really, really good looking. Yeah, it's going to do well. It's going to do really well with women especially. It's going to do really, really, really well. I just think, however, the performance boys are going to opt for last generation products simply because they're aiming for these engines that are no longer practical. And Chrysler's already basically told you that they're getting rid of them. So I don't know what you're going to do about that. But hey, if you want to drive around in an old Jeep or an old Durango when time passes, then that's your option. But they do have an electric hybrid version of this, which is kind of interesting. Hopefully it'll do as much miles per gallon as the Chrysler Pacifica E that gets like 80 miles per gallon, hopefully. Yeah, but it's nice. Yeah, look it up. This is a silver one. Yeah, so $400 for silver paint, not bad. That's actually very nice. I think this is the first silver one I've seen. And they have nice wheels too. It's basically a Jeep Durango. Basically, it looks good though. They're complaining. They're saying that the Escalade was the slowest. I'm not shocked, but there it is. There's the TVs. There we go. So we got the TVs. They're saying that the Wagoneer had the best pickup. They said the Lincoln Navigator was okay, but they're saying the Escalade had the worst pickup. That's a damn shame. So you got the TVs. Look at that. Got these TVs. How do I take a photo of all 3 pieces? I don't know. Yeah, in fact, let me go around it. So the Escalade was the slowest. That's a damn shame. Well, thank you, Power Running Board. Okay. I've been waiting to see this, and I'm not disappointed. The Wagoneer is the largest, tallest, and widest of the Navigator and the Escalade and all three. This is the tallest, largest, and widest. That's the reason why I can sit in this third row comfortably, wherein if you try to get most of these other ones, you're gonna be cramped back there like a goddamn grasshopper. Now this is the reason why I am a Stellantis shareholder. It's about goddamn time. All right, now this is the Escalade. I can't believe you had the slowest pickup. People complaining about you. Yeah, but I already been in this. This one doesn't have the TVs. It's too bad it doesn't have the TVs in the back. It's got a nice second row though. See, my problem was the Navigator second row was so narrow. I wasn't very happy about that. But as you can see, third row leg space is definitely not as nice as the Wagoneer. Yeah, so that's just that. And then you go to the Lincoln Navigator. And I gotta say, the one thing I like about the Navigator, oh, there you go, powered running boards. One thing I like about the Navigator is these seats, because they're multi-bolstered and everything. I like that, but everything else, the technology is a little lacking. But they do have lots of stuff for the seats and everything. That's really nice. But this second row, man, I wasn't too happy with the second row. And as you can see, the third row, definitely not, it doesn't offer as much. They need to work on that. In fact, let's put this up. Jesus Christ. Things are heavy. Okay, so they all have a shoulder switch in order to move it. But see, this is the thing I had an issue with. Look how much space is behind that third row. I can't sit back there. But in the Wagoneer, I can sit back there. Oh, and by the way, in the last video I made, there were some people making comments about my commentary. You must be new here, because this is what I do and this is how I do it. And if you don't like it, you can go fucking watch Autoblog while they're talking about getting 15 miles per gallon on a motherfucking engine that's 6.4 liters like they're stupid or something. I ain't got time for your nonsense. I do my job my way. There you go. See, now look at this, So you hit that power button in the Wagoneer and it goes up for you. But now, back here, I can sit straight up more comfortably. That's what's gonna sell this truck. That's what's gonna sell it. So once again, front seat of the Wagoneer. All these features, you got these light ups. This is powered, so this will come down and hide this area when you push this button right here. But what's fabulous. Okay, we are in the Wagoneer testing this air conditioner. Well, first of all, let's hit these massage seats. I gotta turn on the massage seats. Let's get this nice and cold. Wait. No, that's not how you do it. Let's get this thing. Let's get this up. I want it cold. Max AC. We got Wagoneer. Okay, let's put the screen down. Look at this. Uh-oh, screen comes down. Uh-oh, waterfall in my back. I need a high massage. How do you get the waterfall? Wow, this is nice. Oh, I gotta put something in the cooled box for my cool drinks. You gotta keep your drinks cold. All right, we want that waterfall massage. Okay, I think I gotta touch it a different way because I'm not doing something right. Maybe you have to push it here first. I'm not sure. Oh wait, this is okay. That's the driver. That's the passenger. Yeah, this is gonna sell. The Wagon. I'm gonna say it again because I like repeating myself. The Wagoneer is taller, wider, and longer than the Navigator and the Escalade. And from what I'm hearing, the Escalade has the shittiest pickup of these things. So we got the ventilato. It's in Italian. Ventilato. So it's cooled seats right there. You got your heated steering wheel right there. Heated seats. It's basically the stuff we already have. If you buy a new Jeep Grand Cherokee L, you're gonna get the same heated, cool. Look at this. 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 You got the touch things on the side. You got the multi-zone massagers and heaters. Let's turn that off, because you can heat and cool your ass simultaneously. How about the steering wheel? You can turn it up to 3 levels of heat. My Jeep SRT, from what I remember, only has 1 level of heat, so let's turn that off. This is magnificent. It's magnificent. Magnificent. Okay, let's take a look in the back. Let's just take a look at those TVs. Let's take a look at the TVs. Those TVs. We got TV. Okay. This has a USB-C and a USB 3.0 and a headphone port. And then the kids in the back can enjoy their cooled seats, because it's hot as hell out here. Got cooled seats, and look at this. Let me see if I can take a nice wide photo of the back. It's not easy, because I'd have to sit in the back to do it. This is the Wagoneer. This is the reason why I am a shareholder. I am a happy shareholder. And by the way, look right there. There's a screen for the passenger, so the passenger can watch videos and stuff. But right now, this is pre-production, so that screen right there is not activated. But this is amazing. It's amazing, folks. This is amazing. This is the reason why I am a shareholder. This right here. Somebody says, oh, I don't like your commentary. I said, yeah, well, you can throw yourself out a window. I don't care. I like my commentary. That's all that matters. And you have the leveling. We're going to put it on the ground. We're going to drop it low, drop it low. Or you can raise it up. So you have the leveling just like the Jeep does. Rock, sand, snow, auto, sport mode. It's just fabulous. It's just amazing, folks. It's amazing. Amazing. And then you have the multi-modes right here. So you have, look at that. You can see all of your media. And you've got your miles per gallon and your miles per hour, the tachometer. In Italian, it's tachim, it says, tachim. Menu principale. Yes. Oh, yeah, you can see... You can do multiple menus here, and you can see all the aspects of the car. Look at that. So you can do the tires, and you can see the distance control, and you can see all you got to do is push left and right, and you can go to different menus. Yo, that is sick. I wish I had that. That is crazy. You can see your trip indicator. You can do multi-menus. Look at this. You can do multi-menus, and you can do whatever you want in each menu. And then that one shows you the leveling. So if I hit this switch right here, I can level up. Power up. Oh yeah, Navigator and Escalade, you guys got beat again. Y'all don't even give out real V8s no more. I mean, Escalade does, but yours is slow. Y'all got beat, yo. It's like, oh, this is a terrible deal because it only gets 15 miles to a gallon. See, only one of these losers at Autoblog driving a Honda Civic or Nissan Altima, which is a cheating girlfriend car, only one of them would say that. But not me. I appreciate it for what it is. And look at this, look at this. Got the window. Wait, what is this? Let's turn that down. You got the moon roof. You got the third row roof. Look at that. The third row roof back there. There's a third row roof for the third passenger. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Now, this is the reason why it's good to be a shareholder. And this is the reason why right here. This is fabulous. Vehiculo. Yes. This is, I don't need to read Italian. I recognize the symbols. You can turn on and off the power running boards. You can turn on and off the auto dimming mirror. You can put down these headrests. Let's see, watch this, watch this. Oh! Oh! Third row headrest full. Look at this, watch this, watch this. Oh! Holy shit! Passenger screen power. You know what's amazing? For $100,000, you can get equipment and features that a lot of $300,000 and $400,000 SUVs like the Bentayga and all that doesn't have, and all you're paying for is a guzzied up Audi. Meanwhile, one of these Dodge Durango Hellcats will destroy a Lamborghini Urus in a race and do it for a third of the price. It's just amazing. It's amazing what you can get nowadays, isn't it? It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I am amazed by this technology. I am so proud to be a Stellantis shareholder. Let me tell you. I am so proud of it. Look at this. Look at this. You can put your medicine or your gun in here just in case you need to hide it. And by medicine, I mean your medicinal marijuana, which, by the way, I do not smoke. Never smoked it. Unlike Shikari, I don't smoke weed. Unlike Michael Phelps, I don't smoke weed. Look at that. You can hide your weed right up in there. Yo, that is so crazy. Got my massage seats. I'm just trying to figure out how I should easily do this, but that's nice. Seats. Ooh, you could change up the bolsters. Look at that. Thigh bolster, back bolster. Yeah, that middle switch right here changes the back bolster right here. This middle switch does the back bolster, and the other switch just changes the actual back of the seat. Yo, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous, man. I love it. I love it. And you got the trailer features. I would never tow anything in one of these, even though you could. I would never tow anything in one of these things. I love my cars too much to tow shit. If I need to tow stuff, I'll go to Home Depot and rent a tow truck. Well, like, you know, F-150 or something like that. Side bolster, back bolster, lumbar in and out. Oh, yeah, this is lovely. 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 Okay, I'm going to turn it off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Now this is the Escalade. And I have to say, the Escalade's not bad. It's just a little, you know, it's just not as nice. I mean, these are your cooled seats. This is your heated top back, heated back seat. These are the heating buttons because you can choose for the bottom and you can choose for the back. But this is the cooled seat, and that just basically starts at the bottom and works its way up because it's got fans. And they have the same pieces from my mom's Cadillac XT5. And it's kind of minimalist. I will say this, it's a little minimalist. I do like the fact that Cadillac always puts speakers in the headrests. They did that with my mom's ST5. I always like that. I know for right here, I believe you can get the refrigerator option right here. This one also, you can get the TVs for the second row. So you got your USB-C, your USB 3.0. And they also have a redundant USB-C, USB 3.0. But I have to say, the Wagoneer, man, they got this thing beat. And I like the way the Escalade looks. It's just that the Wagoneer got this thing beat. I like the way the Navigator looks, but the Wagoneer's got this thing beat. Yeah, I got to get a picture of all three of these things. These buses. These things are some buses. Look at these buses. It's like driving a school bus. It's like driving a short bus. Wow. I gotta get the picture of all three of those. That is awesome. Let's take a quickie look at the Navigator one more time. And I gotta say, I like the Navigator. It's just a little bit boring. But they do have very, very good seats with multiple adjustments. It's just that, you know, it's a classic look. I'll give them that. And I'm pretty sure that anybody who's a Lincoln lover is gonna love the Navigator if they can afford one, because these things aren't fucking cheap. These things are $100,000, give or take. I just think that Navigator took the wrong path by putting that screen right there like that. I really think they should have integrated that into the dash. I think it would have looked a lot better. Now, I understand that there's a rule that they have to put these screens as high to the eye level so you can look at the highway without taking your eyes off the road. I understand that. But I never liked the way BMW introduced that seat option where what they started doing was they started putting the screen so high because they wanted their seating position to be high so that you're seeing over the hood. And some people always felt that it looked tacked on. You know, I was never happy with that. But other than that, I mean, the Navigator is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's just that if I needed something this big, I'm getting a Wagoneer. For 7 rows, so you got 7 passengers in 3 rows, you know. Very nice, very nice. Got these buses. These buses, look at these buses. Driving these short buses. So that's it, man. I don't think I'll be doing another video on a Wagoneer until these things are officially sold and on release. I don't think I'll be doing another one. But I'm glad I was able to get the time with them that I got.